What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel, and for today's video, it's kind of like WWE news, but it isn't? Sort of? I don't know. I honestly don't know, but for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the fact that, about the question, has WWE teamed up with Impact Wrestling? This is actually the first time on the channel that I'm ever talking about Impact Wrestling, because we found out as of last night on SmackDown that Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion Mickie James will be making her return back to WWE for the first time in a year, which is insane. But we actually have the full card for their next show, their next big pay-per-view called Hard to Kill. That is the name of the pay-per-view. I know I shouldn't have said that last one, but it's okay. That's okay. But the card is as follows. And if you guys do watch Impact Wrestling, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I haven't watched Impact since 2015. So it's been about 6 years since I last saw Impact Wrestling. That was when you had guys like AJ Styles and Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe all were in TNA. We're all on Impact. Now they're all either in WWE or they've been fired, unfortunately. But with that said, the card is as follows. We have Moose defending his Impact World title against Matt Cardona, or if you guys do remember him as Zack Ryder. We have the Texas Death Match for the Knockouts title, which is between Mickie James, the champion, and the former champion Deonna Purrazzo. I never thought Purrazzo would ever be in TNA, honestly. Then we have the X Division title, Last Chance. Trey Miguel, the champion, and Steve Macklin, I believe is Steve Cutler, if I remember correctly. Then we have the Knockouts tag team titles, the Inspiration, which I believe is Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, or I guess now they're going by their real names, Jessica McKay and I can't remember. Cassie Lee, I believe their real names, against the Influence. I don't know who they are. So if you guys do watch today's Impact Wrestling, let me know in the comments who the Influence is. I don't even know. Then we have Ultimate X, which is a #1 contenders match between Chelsea Green, Tasha Steelz, Lady Frost, Jordynne Grace, Rosemary. Oh God, I remember Rosemary, and Alicia Edwards. And then of course we have a match for the Ring of Honor title, Chris Sabin against the champion Jonathan Gresham. Then we have Josh Alexander versus Jonah, which I believe was Bronson Reed from NXT. And then of course we have Hardcore War, which is between the Good Brothers and Violent by Design against Heath, Rhino, Rich Swann, Willie Mack, and Eddie Edwards. Yeah, Heath, Rhino, and Rich Swann. I never thought Heath Slater would ever be in WWE, but if you guys remember, back in 2020, I think it was a little over a month after Drew McIntyre won the WWE title. Heath Slater, I guess, told Drew that Drew promised him a title match, and now I guess we ended up getting that match, which didn't last long. But yeah, he got fired wrongfully. So that's the card for Hard to Kill. I'm not gonna do any predictions or anything like that, because I haven't watched TNA in a long time. But as far as the Knockouts title match, I'm gonna just say Mickie James. I think she needs to win the title and show it off to WWE, because as of last night, Mickie James will be competing in the Women's Royal Rumble match, potentially bringing the title here with us to WWE. And funny enough, Pat McAfee on commentary actually mentioned it, which is absolutely insane. I don't really know if I don't really know if she will retain the title. I believe it's going to be tonight. I think it's on tonight, if I'm right. Yeah. So it's tonight, which is the So apparently it'll be on tonight, and I'm gonna be honest. I really don't have any idea who will win that matchup, but I'm gonna say Mickie James. I've seen Deonna Purrazzo in the ring on, not just in NXT UK, but also on NXT, on Raw, on SmackDown. She's been on all 4 brands. She's good, but now that she's with TNA, she's able to show off her talent the right way, and she became their Knockouts champion, which is pretty cool. But I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited to see Mickie James compete in the Women's Royal Rumble match, potentially with the Knockouts title. But I would love to also see Deonna Purrazzo win the title and bring it to WWE so she could compete as well, which would be even more interesting to say the very least. I will admit though, I will admit this is actually kind of a weird one, because you guys know, if you guys do watch New Japan, Impact, and AEW, which sadly I don't. But if you guys know, all 3 of those companies, Impact, AEW, and New Japan, have actually been working together for the latter part of 2 years now. I think 2-3 years since AEW first started back in 2019, as far as what I remember. And apparently it's being known as the Forbidden Door, because WWE has changed all the rules by partnering with TNA. And I guess it's finally happening. I don't even have the words for it. But I am no longer going to be talking about that. This next one that I'm going to talk about, it's finally going to happen, guys. Guys, I don't know how crazy this match is going to be, but we're finally going to get the match we've been longing for years now. The Beast versus the Almighty. Yes, Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. I seriously have no words for it. It's basically a battle to see whose client is better. Is it MVP's client, or is it Paul Heyman's client? Yeah, Paul Heyman has now sided with Brock Lesnar once again. I don't know why, but yeah, I just don't have the words to describe how good this match is going to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little in depth with this video, with this match in today's video, and then Monday I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it a little bit more in my new episode of WWE's Biggest Issue on Monday. So make sure you guys stay tuned. But honestly, this is a match that I would love to sit on commentary for and just watch the match. And you guys know, I've been doing everything I can to get into WWE. I've been trying for so long. Now, I think it's time to see me in WWE. So this brings me to the question of the day. There will be two parts to this question. Number one, do you guys want to see me in WWE? And 2, who do you think is going to win? Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, and let your voices be heard on social media. Tag WWE, tag me in your posts, and let WWE know what's up, because I'm doing the exact same thing. But when you think about Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley, Paul Heyman was right. He mentioned this past Monday on Raw that they've never met before. They've never been in the ring together before, with the exception of what happened last week at Day 1. And I have to admit, this is kind of weird. This is kind of interesting because they're so similar, but they're so different from one another. And what I mean by that is Brock Lesnar is a 9-time WWE champion, and I believe Brock Lesnar has actually set a record involving his current run as WWE champion, if I'm right. Hang on, let me see about something. Let's see. Let us see. Nope, it's not here, so it might be in the other one. Might be on this one. Sorry, guys. I know it's taking a minute, but I'm trying to find something. There was an article that I had saw. Here we are. So, as of now, we found out that Brock Lesnar has broken an all-time record. For as far as the WWE title. So as you guys know, Brock Lesnar's first title run in WWE was obviously the WWE title, which he won at SummerSlam in 2002 after defeating The Rock a little over 19 years ago, which is insane. And apparently, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, big shout out, no copyrights of course, Lesnar is now the star with the longest time between his first run and his current run. Which is pretty crazy. 19 years? That's actually not too bad. As far as Hulk Hogan, his has an 18 years, separating him from his first run back in 1984 and his last in 2002. For Bob Backlund, 1977 and 1994, which is pretty crazy. Apparently, there's rumors going around saying that both the WWE title and the Universal title could be unified. That's something I don't really want to see, honestly. But I will say this. I will say this. Brock Lesnar, as I mentioned before, is a 9-time WWE champion, and truth be told, the world titles is literally the only thing the only titles he's ever held in WWE, because he believes to be that big money superstar that people want him to see. You know, where as opposed to Bobby Lashley, he has a lot of respect for the wrestling industry because Bobby Lashley, people forget that Bobby Lashley is a 2-time Intercontinental Champion. He's a 2-time United States Champion. He's a former 2-time ECW champion, and he's also a former WWE champion as well. Which, truth be told, I believe this makes him just the only man in history to have ever been a Triple Crown champion twice in WWE, which is pretty cool. But not only that, he's also competed in the Elimination Chamber. He's competed inside Hell in a Cell. Brock Lesnar has never been inside the Elimination Chamber before, which we could see that happen at some point. It is very possible. But this matchup is going to be absolutely insane because both men have been in MMA before. You guys know Brock Lesnar was a part of the UFC for the latter part of what 5 years, if I'm correct? I believe so. And then, of course, Bobby Lashley was a part of Bellator, right when he left WWE, because he went to Impact Wrestling and not only competed there, but also competed in Bellator as well, which is pretty insane. So they're both pretty similar, but they're so different from one another as far as championship accomplishments and also future aspirations for their futures in WWE. So this is in no way a prediction video. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on this matchup. And honestly, I fucking love it. I cannot wait for this match to happen. It is going to be an insane match. This is going to be a smash mouth in your face, hard hitting matchup. I cannot wait for it. This is going to be incredible. But that is going to do it for this video. Again, that brings me to the question of the day. Do you guys want to see me in WWE? And who do you guys think is going to win? Bobby Lashley or Brock Lesnar? Let me know in the comments below. And let your voices be heard on social media. Tag me. Be sure to tag me in your posts. And let the world know what's up. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more videos like this in the future, which you guys know the WWE news videos get posted on Thursdays, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you guys have any family you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, my address will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.